Hello everyone, this is Chris, and welcome back to another video. It's like the first time I've done my intro just normally. Feels it's kinda weird. But yeah, as you know, the game we play in, Minecraft, it's been around for 10 and a half, almost 11 years now, and for a game being around that long, there's sure to be some things we've either missed or forgotten or never discovered. So I figured today I show off just a few of those. I show off about 10 of the things which I have found inside the game which you may or may not have known about. Oh, and by the way, because we're playing on Bedrock Edition, some of these are bugs. So if you're watching this video in the future, they might have been patched, which would make this video. But while these things are in the game, I figured I'd show them off. So yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's get started. The first one brings us to this little thing. Now, if you've been following me since the very beginning of my channel, you might remember this little thing. This little broken water, as I like to call it, where if you waterlog a slab or whatever and you break it, then the water doesn't flow for some reason. Now, I thought that was as far as broken water goes for Bedrock, but apparently there's more to come with that, starting with this one. Now, say if you're working underwater and, you have to work in your inventory, you know that you just start to float down, as you can see behind me. However, if you have your head up against a ceiling or a roof or something like that, and you open your inventory through a chest or a barrel or any type of container, then what will happen is, okay, you'll have to believe me, my hand is off the A button, but I am now holding myself up without doing anything. So yeah, I can rearrange my inventory, I can do all sorts of stuff just hanging out up here without having to float down. While we're in the water, I might as well show you the next one. So, as you may or may not know, you have this little thing called them air bubbles, and as soon as they run out, then you will begin to start suffocating. Now, there's ways you can help with this, and if we go to survival really quickly, it'd be easier to demonstrate. There's ways to help with this, and that's with, water breathing potions or things like that, and a turtle helmet, but it only lasts for so long, unless what you do is, again, you go up right up against a block, and if you can see, kind of like we're sort of in the top block above us a little bit, which resets the turtle helmet, so you can functionally just stay underwater forever. And all these underwater caves and ravines and stuff, you can essentially go mining in them now, just as long as you have a turtle helmet. Now, they're not the easiest thing to get, but if you are one of those end game players, then totally use this. Use it. This next one is less of a bug and more of a feature, so expect this one to be one of the few that actually stays in game. But say you have like a creeper or charged creeper, and you don't want to have to kill it for some reason, or you don't want it to blow up somewhere you don't want it to blow up, then all you have to do is you have to just go up to it, light it with a flint and steel, and there it goes. And I'll show you that again. And yeah, this is a pretty old feature which I don't see many people use, and it's kind of a niche feature, but it's a forgotten feature. Not many people use it because not many people know about it. So, yeah. Ever since bamboo was added, one of the most requested parody features Bedrock players have wanted was the ability to insta-mine bamboo using a sword, and that's still not here. However, if you have an efficiency 5 haste 2 effect with you on a pick, then it's essentially insta-mine bamboo. So yeah, kind of strange mining bamboo with what is essentially the tool for ground for stone and stuff. But until we get that parity feature, yeah, you can use this like it's essentially the insta-mine sword thing. Fact number 5, we're still on efficiency 5, but we are now on efficiency 5 shears. So yeah, not many people know this and not many people do this, but you can actually put efficiency 5 on your shears. And you can tell it works really well. And this is just satisfying to do. Like, I don't know. Works the same with leaves and grass and all sorts. And there's not much of a point to do this. I mean, unless if someone pranks you with a whole bunch of wool or something. But it's there if you need it. Ah, no, we're in a cave and I forgot my torches. Better break out my blue ice. So yeah, for number 6, blue ice actually emits a very small amount of light. It's barely noticeable, but you can just about see that there's a tiny bit of light emitting from it. Because if you see right now, it's pitch black right now. But if I place some around the place, then it lights up just a little bit. It's, I think, on the same level as redstone torches, and again, a pretty niche thing, but still, nonetheless, a thing which not many people know about. This is probably the strangest one out of all these things, and it's a really small thing. But for number 7, if you get a Nautilus shell, what you can actually do is you can put it in your offhand. Now, I don't know why you can do this. I know there's certain things you can put in your offhand, but I don't get why Nautilus shell. I don't understand that, and maybe it's just something that slipped by or something like that. But yeah, dual wielding Nautilus shells. Oh, hold on. We need to sell the full effects. There we go. Dual wielding Nautilus shells. Something which is possible, I guess. For number 8, you're gonna need some gravity blocks like sand, gravel, or even concrete, which is what I have right here. So what this is if you dig down 3 blocks, you break these 2 here, and then you place it on the 3rd block up. So one there, you be inside of it. But then if you nudge yourself backwards just the smallest bit, a little bit too far, and yeah, here is an Xray glitch, which is one of the things which actually helps me out in finding seeds like the one we're in right now. And yeah, it makes finding like caves and underground things like really handy. Now, if you're in like survival, especially like a multiplayer world, I wouldn't recommend doing this because it's kind of not fair to everyone else. But if you're looking for seeds or something like that, like what I like doing quite a lot, then yeah, Xray glitch with gravity blocks. For number 9, in the very olden days of the console edition, what you could do with a bow is you can actually, pull back your bow and actually hit things with it too. And you can't do that, unfortunately, with this, but you can kind of hold it around, I guess. But you can totally do it with crossbows, which I guess is handy. I mean, shooting things, hitting things, and having other ones ready is pretty handy. And what I like most about this is actually, if we go into second person, I think, is you could just shake your backside to say, and yeah, the most pointless thing to do, I guess, unless if you win something or you're, I don't know, cheekish, I don't know, but yeah, you could do it, or you can, yeah, strange one, but it's there if you want to do it. But I'd recommend you doing number 10, the most actually useful thing out of probably this entire list. I'd say it's definitely what I'm going to be using now. And what that thing is you can actually hide minecart chests inside of blocks if you do it correctly. And if we just line it up like this, and it's easiest to do it with concrete and things like that. And that was too much, because usually it fades black sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. But if you have like the correct color of concrete powder, let's use light gray. But yeah, if you have it right in the dead center of the block, which we can try and do if we just okay, it's not easy to do per se, but you can just about have it just about poking out if you're really careful, and you can open it up still like that. But it's a really tricky thing to get right. Like you need to spend a lot of time just getting that perfectly where you want it to, and it probably work better if the wall was this way, maybe, if we give that a shot. So wall, and then if you have just like the very bare amounts out, you normally should be able to, but you need, I guess, just a little bit more than that. But yeah, you can hide your things inside walls, inside these chests, and for early days, this is probably very handy. If you don't have an ender chest like really early on, and you have some untrustworthy friends, let's say, then yeah, this is probably the next best thing you could do, other than, I don't know, hold on, maybe getting a chest and, I don't know, just putting it under a block, and yeah, and just hiding it under there, which is what I usually do. Don't tell anyone, but yeah, if you want to show people off, if you want to show your friends off with just strange things like this, then yeah, and hopefully you enjoyed these 10 strange little facts you might not have known, and if I find more, I'll definitely show them off in the future. But other than that, that's pretty much all I have for you now. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.